Bigfoot Mystery. What do you see on this cover? The children and a footprint. The children were looking at the footprint. Mom was checking Kipper's trainers. Are these your toes at the end? She asked. Your feet have grown again. Mom was checking Kipper's trainers. You need a new pair of trainers, said Mom. Go and tell Biff and Chip that we are going to the shops. As soon as Kipper peeked into Biff's room, the magic key started to glow. It was time for an adventure. The magic key was glowing. It was time for an adventure. What were Biff and Chip doing? They were playing cards. The magic took them to a forest with lots of tall trees. Biff saw a footprint in the mud. Look at this, she said. It's enormous. Biff saw a footprint in the mud, and it was enormous. She put her own foot next to the footprint to compare. What made it? Asked Kipper. A bear? The footprint was so much bigger than Biff's foot. What can make it? Let's see. Bears have paws with sharp claws, said Biff. This footprint has toe marks. Some people believe a mystery animal called Bigfoot lives in the woods, said Chip. Perhaps Bigfoot made the footprint, Chip added. Here is another mystery, said Kipper. Why is this rope here? Chip thought that maybe the footprint was made by Bigfoot, and Kipper found a rope here. There are lots of animals in the forest. Here's a deer, here's a rabbit, and there are some birds. Biff and Chip went to check. Suddenly, a big wooden cage dropped down over the three children. Oh no, shouted Chip. It's a trap. Oh no, a cage dropped down over the children. The children tried to lift up the cage, but it was much too heavy. Help! Shouted Kipper. Is anybody there? The children were trapped. Yes, said Biff. Look over there. A huge hairy creature was watching them. It looked interested. That's Bigfoot, said Chip in amazement. Bigfoot came closer. I think he wants to help us, said Biff. He's the Bigfoot. Will the Bigfoot rescue the children? The wooden cage was not heavy for Bigfoot. He lifted it off the children easily. We are free, said Chip. Biff looked up at Bigfoot. Thanks for helping us, she said. Bigfoot seemed to smile at the children. Yay! The Bigfoot rescued the children. It was very kind. Suddenly, they heard gruff voices. The trap is this way, said a man. Bigfoot looked around. Now he seemed frightened. He ran into the woods and hid. A moment later, 3 men appeared. What are you children doing here? One of them asked. Can you see Bigfoot in this picture? Here. And the Bigfoot was running away. We are lost, said Chip quickly. My name is Mr. Bunkum, said the man. We set that trap to catch a mystery animal called Bigfoot. Bigfoot stayed hidden and watched. What will you do if you catch him? Biff asked Bunkum. So Bunkum set up the trap to catch the Bigfoot. Bunkum smiled. I'm going to take him all around the world in my traveling circus. People will pay lots of money to see him. He is the only Bigfoot in the world. Bunkum gave the children a hard stare. Have you seen Bigfoot near here? He asked. Oh no, Bunkum was planning to take the Bigfoot around the world in his circus to earn money. The children did not think Bunkum's plan sounded very nice for Bigfoot. Biff, Chip, and Kipper looked at each other. They shook their heads. Chip quietly rubbed his foot over the footprint so the man would not see it. Maybe I will go and look for the Nog Nest monster instead, Bunkum said crossly. Chip was so smart. He rubbed off the footprints so that Bunkum and his men would not know that Bigfoot was here. The magic key began to glow. What's that? A magic key? Shouted Bunkum. People will pay lots to see that. The children started disappearing. Come back, Bunkum shouted angrily. He did not know that Bigfoot was behind him, waving goodbye to the children. The Bigfoot was waving goodbye to the children. At home, Mom was waiting to take Kipper shopping for new trainers. Go on then, Bigfoot, joked Biff to his little brother. When a person has big feet, we can also call them Bigfoot. Are you a Bigfoot? And that's the end. The Bigfoot Mystery. The magic key takes the children to a forest. What mystery animal do they meet?